Welcome to News Briefs. Today, July 24th, 2025, we're sifting through a whole stack of sources, looking at global affairs, science, culture, trying to pull out those key insights.
Yeah, the idea is to connect some dots for you, give you that shortcut to feeling, well, informed about what's happening.
Exactly. So let's kick things off with some big legal and geopolitical news. First up, a federal appeals court ruling about a past executive order on birthright citizenship.
That's right. And it's pretty significant. The court basically said that executive order was unconstitutional.
Okay.
They pointed straight to the 14th Amendment. So this really reaffirms that core principle, about birthright citizenship.
And the immediate effect.
It blocks the order nationwide. Now, the administration could appeal, so it's not necessarily the final word, but it definitely sets a strong legal precedent.
Right, a major constitutional statement there. Okay, staying in the legal world, but shifting focus. The Epstein case.
Yeah.
Still developing. We hear there's a key meeting today. DOJ and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yes, that's the report. And apparently there was a presidential instruction to, quote, release all credible evidence.
Credible evidence. That
Yeah.
sounds specific. Especially given what the DOJ said before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's quite a contrast because, they previously denied even having a client list.
Right.
So their internal review found, well, quite a lot. Over 1,000 confirmed victims, child sexual abuse material. It's extensive.
Wow.
But, and this is a key point from the sources, the review apparently found no credible evidence of blackmail against, let's say, important figures.
Interesting. So confirming victims, but not the specific blackmail angle that gets speculated about.
Precisely. And meanwhile, a House subcommittee is trying to subpoena documents related to all this. Former President Trump's name does appear in some associated Epstein files, just for context.
Okay, so transparency efforts are ongoing, even if the findings are complex. Yeah, a deeply unsettling situation all around.
It really is.
Now, moving from that to an international crisis, the World Health Organization has issued a very serious warning concerning Gaza.
Extremely serious. They're warning of a potential man-made massive famine.
Man-made?
Yes, they're directly linking it to the Israeli blockade. And tragically, local health officials are already reporting deaths from starvation. It's a dire humanitarian situation.
Gosh, that's just incredibly bleak. It really highlights the human cost of these conflicts.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, trying to pivot from that, let's look towards maybe some more positive developments, innovation, technology. What's catching your eye in the sources there?
Definitely some bright spots. Quantum computing is making really interesting strides. Diamond sensors have broken the 100-qubit barrier.
100 qubits. Remind us why that number matters.
Well, think of qubits as the basic processing units. Getting past 100 significantly boosts the complexity of problems these quantum systems can tackle, going way beyond classical computers for certain tasks.
Okay, so it unlocks more power. Any real-world examples yet?
Yeah, actually. There's a Canadian startup, Super, using this kind of tech to optimize routes for agricultural robots, making farming more efficient.
Huh, interesting application.
And there are plans for a utility-scale quantum computer down in Illinois. So it's, moving out of the pure research labs and into more practical domains.
That feels like it's accelerating. Okay, what about medicine? Any surprising insights popping up?
A couple of really fascinating things. First, a UK study showed an RSV vaccine given to pregnant women significantly cut hospitalizations for their newborns. That's a huge public health win.
That is great news.
But here's the real mind bender. Remember, junk DNA. That stuff scientists thought was useless ancient viral code.
Yeah, vaguely. The non-coding parts.
Exactly. Well, it turns out it's not junk at all. New understanding suggests this ancient viral DNA actually plays a role in controlling gene expression.
No way. So it does something crucial.
It seems so. It completely flips the script on how we think about our own genetic makeup. There could be all sorts of regulatory mechanisms hidden in there.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, anything more immediately practical on the health front?
Yes. For those of us maybe not hitting that magic 10,000 steps a day goal, well, some sources suggest that even hitting around 7,000 steps daily can be enough to significantly reduce certain health risks.
Okay, 7,000, that feels slightly more achievable. Good to know. All right, let's find a feel-good moment. Sports.
Got one for you. Spain's women's national football team. They pulled off a historic win against Germany in the Euro semifinals.
Oh, fantastic. How did it end?
1-0, but it went to extra time. Aitana Bonmati scored the winner. It's their first ever final appearance at the Euros.
Amazing. And they're on a roll, right?
Yep, that makes it a 10-game winning streak. Just brilliant stuff.
Love that. Okay, finally, let's wrap with a quick look at entertainment. What's buzzing?
Seems like nostalgia's king right now. Lots of reboots and sequels coming down the pike.
Like what?
Superman, Fantastic Four. Also hearing about an I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot, apparently with the original cast members possibly returning.
Oh, interesting.
And Happy Gilmore 2, Freaky Friday 2. Definitely leaning into that familiar territory.
Seems to be the trend.
And maybe a bit unexpected. Rihanna is set to voice Smurfette in a new animated Smurfs musical.
Rihanna as Smurfette. Okay.
And one last little nugget, Emojis. Unicode 17 is bringing 8 new ones.
Always room for more emojis. Any standouts?
Well, there's apparently going to be an orca emoji, which is kind of cool,
Yeah.
and also a distorted face one, which sounds intriguing.
Orca and distorted face. Got it. When do we get those?
Expected rollout is sometime in 2026. Usually takes a bit for them to land on our phones.
Right. Well, what a range we've covered today. From really serious constitutional questions and global crises to quantum leaps and Smurfette.
It's quite the mix, isn't it? But it really shows how all these different threads, legal, political, scientific, cultural, are constantly weaving together across the globe. You pull these sources together and you see fascinating connections.
Absolutely. It makes you think. So the question for you listening is, what stands out from all this today, and how might some of these seemingly separate updates actually, well, more connected than they first appear?
Good question to ponder.
Definitely. Keep exploring those fascinating facts out there.